Janaki Kanta Smaranam Anjaneya Swami ki Jai. Hanuman saw Devi Sita, and even as he was trying to go near her, to approach her, suddenly he heard a loud noise. A big party, a big procession was approaching Ashokavanam. Ravana, who had woken up by then, the first thought that came to Ravana was of Sita. Immediately he wanted to go and see Sita. So, along with a retinue of his wives, he came there to see Sita. On seeing Ravana approach, Hanuman was trying to climb down from the tree, shrank back into the leaves, behind the leaves, because that was the radiance, the grandeur and the majesty that was emanated from Ravana. Looking at him, Hanuman himself thinks, but for this one mistake, this fellow would be so capable. Alas, that he had to make this one fatal mistake and he has to fall as a result of it. But in Hanuman pities Ravana, at the same time admires Ravana. Admiration for all his excellences, pity for that one fault in him. Ravana approaches Sita and says to her, starts to threaten her, and he says, I have been giving you enough time. Forget Rama. What is there in Rama? He is somebody who could not even keep up his own position of the throne. He was driven away to the forest. Even in the forest, he did not have the capacity to safeguard you. Why do you still think about such a person and pine for such a person who does not even know where you are? You think it is possible for anybody to come to Lanka? It is unapproachable. The ocean itself is like a big moat for Lanka. Nobody can ever come near Lanka. Therefore, you marry me and be happy. If you want, your father Janaka, I will send word to him that his daughter is planning to remarry. And I will give him enough wealth to keep him happy. He will be silent. Give up this obstinacy. Your youth will not remain forever. It will fade. Use your time wisely and choose me. Mam bahumanyasva. At least respect me. Because Sita was not even bothering to give respect to him. Analum, since he had come to where she was sitting, she had to give a response. She did not want to directly speak to him, so she took up a blade of grass in her hand. Trinamantaradat kritva pratyuvacha suchismita. Taking a blade of grass in her hand and keeping it as a great divider between herself and Ravana, she addressed Ravana by not directly but through the medium of that grass. She said, for you, since you have come to me, I have to offer some hospitality to you. This is my place, you have come to my place. In a way, you are my guest. Even though you are like a ghost and a pest, still you are like a guest to me in my place. Therefore, I will offer basic hospitality to you. The hospitality includes a seat to sit down. Darba grass can be offered as the seat for sitting down. You can sit on it. After you invite somebody and make them sit down, then you offer some refreshments to him. To a donkey, what can you give? Sita and Anaja, for a donkey like you, grass is the best thing I can give you. Another Trinamantaradat kritva. She said, why do you unnecessarily pursue me? You have got so many wives. Look, all your wives are with you. They are all virtuous women, chaste women. Be happy with them. And just as you are happy with your women, let my Rama be happy with me. Let me be happy with Rama. Why do you unnecessarily indulge in such vain, stupid ways? Is there nobody in Lanka to advise you? Are there no good people in Lanka to tell you right from wrong? Don't you realize that you are treading the path of absolute and utter ruin by courting me, the wife of another? Ravana said, hey, this is Rakshasa Dharma. We Rakshasas are allowed to kidnap other women and marry them. Sita laughed. Rakshasa Dharma is kidnapping a willing woman against the objections of her parents. Kidnapping is eloping. That is Rakshasa Dharma. Rakshasa Vivaha. Not kidnapping the wife of another man. The one who is already married, you cannot kidnap him and say this is Rakshasa Dharma. There is no Vidhana that allows it. It cannot be Dharma at all. Whether Rakshasa or otherwise, the word Dharma cannot be used in conjunction with it when you kidnap the wife of another person. and against her wishes you are forcing her, compelling her to marry you. Adhanale she laughs at him, at his ignorance, and says that is not how it works. You said one right thing, you said in all of your speech you made one right statement. You said, where is Rama, where am I? You compared yourself with Rama and you said, where is Rama, where am I? True. Where is Rama, where are you? In what way can you match up to Rama? In what way can you be equal of Rama? Whether it is in the following of Dharma, whether it is in the sacrifice that he has got, whether it is in the love that he has got for everybody, whether it is his sagaciousness, whether it is his humility, whether it is his valor. Valor nodane Ravana felt everything else he could accept. But when valor, Sita said, why? If you were that brave, then you should have come in front of my husband, challenged him, defeated him, and then brought me here. You lured him away through a stratagem, and then, like a cheap criminal crook that you are, you had to adopt a disguise and then come and kidnap a poor, helpless woman when she was all alone, and you dared speak about valor. You said you will send money to my father Janaka. My father Janaka treats all wealth. He is a Jnani, Brahmajnani. He treats the wealth of this world equal to this blade of grass and a trinamantara dat kritva. You said you are going to pour at my feet all the wealth of this world. To me also all the wealth of this world is equal to this blade of grass. Trinamantara dat kritva. Remember, one day a crow dared to misbehave with me. At that time, Rama's bow was not very far away, but he could not even wait to go and get that bow. Instead, immediately he took a blade of grass and made it into the Brahmastra and sent it. After that crow, the crow had to wander along all the three worlds and finding no refuge, ultimately came and fell at Rama's own feet. Adhanala, do not think that your Lanka is safe, that you are somewhere far away. Even a blade of grass can put an end to your life. Trinamantara dat kritva. My Lord is present in even a blade of grass, as Prahalada revealed him the other day. Where is Hari not? Whether he is in a pillar or a blade of grass, ellathilime Bhagavan irukkaangradhanaala trinamantara dat kritva. Even from this blade of grass, Bhagavan can make an appearance. Therefore, don't wag your tail too much here. Pratyuvacha suchismita, with a smile upon her lips, a mocking smile, a sad smile, she told Ravana, even now all is not lost. Vidita sahi dharmatma sharanagata vatsalaha. My Rama, my Prabhu, everybody knows him. What his glories are, his true glory, his real glory is that he's got a weakness. If somebody surrenders to him, no matter what, he will not let go of them. Everybody knows this. He is famous for this. Even now all is not lost. Tena maitri bhavatu te yadi jivitum ichchasi. If you want to live, then go make friendship with Rama. Go make friendship with Rama, because then, in spite of all the offenses that you have committed against me and him, he will forgive everything, he will forget everything, he will receive you with friendliness and friendship. He will forgive you. I am not asking you to surrender to him. It is too much for you to go and surrender to Rama. You do not have even the single qualification in you to surrender to him. But even if you go with the hand extended in friendship, Rama will still accept it. That is the nature of Rama. He will forget immediately the past. He will not still hold your past crimes against you, saying, you did all of that, then now you suddenly changed your mind. Should I let you go scot-free? Rama will not ask. Instead, he will immediately forgive, forget and accept you. Therefore, all is not lost. Go and surrender to him. Go and seek his friendship. Sita gave advice. Ravana became very angry. How dare you? How dare you tell me to go and seek friendship with Rama? If you do not do it, then all of your Lanka will be ruined. All your wives will become widows. This Lanka will burn. There will be not a single living soul left in this Lanka. It will be the kingdom of the dead. He became very angry. He said, I will kill you now itself before anybody else dies. He charged against her. Immediately, Dhanyamalini, his wife, stopped him from doing so. She pulled his hand and said, don't unnecessarily lift your hand against a mere helpless woman and spoil your reputation, ruin your name. Come, let us go back. We are all there to keep you happy. Come, they tried to dissuade him, pull him away. Ravana gave Sita one final warning. He said, I'll give you 2 months' time. 2 more months, and that is the last deadline I'm giving you. In 2 months' time, you must of your own decide to marry me and come to me. If you do not do so, then I will have the cooks cut you up and prepare you for breakfast. I shall have you for breakfast. Abdini, he gave a stern warning. He looked at all the other Rakshasis who were guarding Sita and he told all of them, do whatever is necessary, cajole her, threaten her, but do what is necessary to make her change her mind and accept me. Abdini, he gave them that warning and he walked away. Hanuman is watching all of this. Watching how Sita, despite all the temptations, the threats, everything that was thrown her way, was holding firm to her devotion to Sri Rama, that was giving great joy to him. The courage of Sita in a foreign land, surrounded by all different foreigners. Everybody was different, everybody was strange. A man came there with all his might, all his power, and he was threatening her. In spite of all of that, she was holding a brave front in front of him. After he goes away, she crumples. The Rakshasis who are sitting around immediately start to torture her, pester her, and they say, you Sita, what audacity, our great king Ravana is coming and asking, begging you literally to get married. If it was me, I would have, without hesitation, I would have jumped and said yes. What is this Rama business? Ati sneham, too much affection. It's alright to be affectionate to your husband, but now it's so many months have gone, forget him, you get married to Ravana. Abdine, these Rakshasis were giving advice. Sita said, eat me if you must, but do not speak to me like this. What do you all understand about the bhakti that I have got for my Swami? How can I leave him just because some other man is showing me the temptation of luxury? Should I leave my Lord and get married to this Ravana? In one way, it is a wife and a wife's duty to the husband. Anna, Sita is not just the wife, Sita is the Jivatma. Sita is the Jivatma. Ravana is representing all the Kama, Krodha and Arishad Vargas, the 6 enemies that are assaulting us. Rama is the Paramatma. No matter where we are right now, we are in this world right now. We are not with Rama. Eternally we are with Rama, but we do not realize it. We look as though we are in this Shokavana, this world. And this world is offering various temptations and various threats too. At all points in time, we are being distracted away from our true goal, which is God. And here is where Sita teaches us a great lesson. No matter who tells us, no matter who gives salutary advice to us, no matter who threatens us, no matter who scolds us or tempts us, we have got to stick true and firm to our purpose. What is our purpose? But in our devotion to the Lord is our purpose. If we also should run behind the world, then why the hell did we come to the Lord? This is something you have to ask yourself. If you are no different to the donkey next door, then why did you have to come to the Lord? In this life, in this birth, each one of you has been given the extraordinary blessing, the extraordinary privilege of knowing and worshipping the Lord. You have been bestowed with a slightly spiritual bent of mind. You have been blessed with innumerable satsang in this manner that is coming to us all the time. Others do not have it. What right do you have then to behave like others? When you have so much, when you've received so much, how dare you behave like others? Is the question you have to ask yourself. What right do you have to behave like others? Should you not be sacrificing yourself for the sake of this blessing that you have received? Should you also live like everybody else? Then why should you receive so much blessing? Is the blessing free? Is all of this grace free? Is there not a price for it? Sita is revealing to all of us the devotion with which she is holding on to it. She said, I am different and I will continue to be different. I will not be like everybody else. I will not veer away into the pleasures of life just because they are being offered to me. I will not give up my Lord for the sake of these pleasures. Adan sacrifice. Unless you have Sita's bhakti and Sita's bhava, Lord will not come to you. Don't have a dream that He will come to you. He will not, because He did not come to anybody else. He only came for Sita. If He has got a track record of coming for every Tom, Dick and Harry, then you also can feel happy because you are also one of those Tom, Dicks and Harrys. He did not. He came for Sita. Like all the people of Ayodhya who had Rama but did not have Rama. Rama did not hesitate to cheat them and walk away into the forest because he said, they do not really deserve me that much. They know me, they have some punya in the past that they know me, they are in the same land as me. All that is fine, but for me to melt for them, they are not having that quality within them to make me melt for them. What is that quality now? What are you willing to give up for God? What are you willing to sacrifice for God? That is the question in the end. Don't think that Sita's situation does not apply to you because no man is holding you prisoner and tempting you with riches. World is Ravana. World is Ravana. The situation in which you find yourself, that itself is Ashokavana. And Rama has to make a bridge and come for you. Hanuman is waiting and watching. Hanuman is the Guru. And the Guru, why is he waiting and watching? Why did he not already go to Sita? He is evaluating the disciple to see whether the disciple is worth receiving the grace of the Lord in the form of the Ramanamankhitam Anguliyakam, that ring which has got Rama's name inscribed upon it. Is she worth it? And on seeing Sita's exemplary sacrifice, her one-pointed bhakti to Bhagavan, we should forget the fact that Sita is Rama's wife. This is not the relationship between a wife and a husband. All of us Jivatmas are wives for the Lord, who is the husband for all of us. Paramatma is the Natha, he is the Lord, he is the Swami, he is the Bharta. He is the Pati. Sanskritatale, these are the names that are given for husband. Bharta, Pati, Natha, Swami, idella. Sai Nathan dane cholron. Swami dane cholron. He is the Bharta. He is the Pati. Jagatpati, Pashupati ne chala liya. Pranapati ne chala liya. He is everybody's Pati. Are we Sita? This is the question. He is Rama, are we Sita? One Swami, in the end of the Sundarakandam, this is going to come. Rama, after Hanuman comes and gives the news of Sita, Rama embraces Hanuman. He says, I don't know what to give to you. I will embrace you. He hugs Hanuman too close to his chest. A situation happened where Swami hugged a boy like this. Swami had a situation where he hugged a student like this, and he said, Rama hugged Hanuman. The same Rama is here, but where is Hanuman? Rama is here, Sai Rama is here, but where is Hanuman? Although he hugged, but you are not Hanuman yet. So if we have not yet evolved into a Sita, into a Radha, into a Hanuman, what are we unnecessarily burdening the earth for? What are we eating and becoming fat for? What are we breathing in carbon dioxide into the atmosphere for? What are we being a burden upon the earth for if we do not make any steps to reach that state of Radha, that state of Sita, that state of Prahalada, that state of Hanuman? What is the one common feature for all of them? He alone mattered to them, nothing else mattered. They themselves did not matter to them, only he mattered. Bhagavan alone mattered. That bhakti is what we are talking about here. And the bhakti he sees in Sita, all the Rakshasis threaten her. After some time, Trichatan or Rakshasi, she's been sleeping, she wakes up and she says, shut up all of you. Do you know who this Sita is? Pranipata prasannahi maitili janakatmaja alamesha paritratum rakshasyo makato bhayat. This Sita, this Janakatmaja, the Janaka's daughter Sita, is the only refuge for us. Great danger is coming for all the Rakshasas. I have seen it in my dream. I saw Ravana fall. I saw Rama becoming victorious. I saw Rama taking Sita back and becoming the king of Ayodhya. My dreams always come true. Therefore, do not antagonize Sita. Fall at her feet instead, because Sita is somebody who is pleased with a mere prostration. Pranipata prasannahi. What does Bhagavan want? What does Bhagavan want now? I cannot do anything. I am helpless in a jali. If you stand in front of Bhagavan, Bhagavan is immediately pleased with that. Genuinely, without ego, if you go to him and say, what am I? I am nothing, Bhagavane. If you truly say and you mean it. You mean it. Meaning means then you cannot start making your own plans after that. Oh, I am this and I am that. Then you cannot have your own likes and dislikes, you cannot have your own wishes. Sometimes I wonder why is it so difficult for people to understand? Why is it difficult for people to understand how easy it is to fall in love with Him and give yourself up for Him? What is preventing people from doing so? I personally do not understand. I have never understood it. Is He not worth it? It is not somebody else, it is not some cheap thing, it is not a trivial thing, it is not a temporary, ephemeral thing of this world. It is the Nitya Vastu, eternally present Lord who has been with you, faithful to you, birth after birth. If such a Lord is not worth devoting yourself to, then who the hell are you going to devote yourself to? What on earth are you going to do with your life? Are you simply going to die one day and be burnt or become food for the worms? Is that your aim in life? Do you want to repeatedly fertilize the earth? I'll come this time and fertilize the earth, then once more I'll be born and fertilize the earth, become fertilizer to the earth. Idam purpose of life. What is the goal of life? We should learn from Sita what the goal of life is. She looks at all the Rakshasis, finally they all settle down, they keep quiet. After Tricheta warns them, they fall asleep also. Apo, Sita is alone once again. She thinks about Rama, as always. Rama, Raghunandana, how long is this wait going to be? Is there some dosha in me? Is there some fault in me that you have abandoned me? Because you would not otherwise give me up. Either be it your dharma as the husband or even be it the dharma as the Lord and me as the devotee. Unless my devotion is not up to the mark, unless I am not proving myself worthy of your love, why would you hesitate? Why would you not come to rescue me? What is hidden from you? What do you not know? If you say, I do not know where you are, Sita, can I accept it? I know who you are, I know you. Therefore, how can I accept that you do not know where I am? Then why are you making me wait so long? What mistake is there in me? Hey, Maithili Pate, when will you come and rescue me? Sita begins to wail and bemoan her fate once again.
Maithili Pate Raghunandana Maithili Pate Raghunandana Rama Raghava Rajivalochana Rama Raghava Rajivalochana Maithili Pate Raghunandana Deenavana He Karunamaya Deenavana He Karunamaya Kamalanayana Kausalyatanaya Kamalanayana Kausalyatanaya Maithili Pate Raghunandana.
Sita bemoans her plight. She remembers the words of Ravana, I will give you 2 months' time and I will eat you if you do not agree to marry me. But she thinks, whose life is this? This life of mine, does it belong to Ravana? Swami, is it not your life? Who is he to decide my time span, my time limit here? This life is yours, and if you do not wish to come to my rescue, then there is no need for me to continue existing in this body. This body is existing only to be with you, to be of service to you. I came to the forest to serve you. However, if this body is of no use to you anymore, then I also do not have any use for it. Perhaps I should put an end to it. The bhakti that I had, the dharma that I followed of bhakti, ananya daivatvam yam kshamacha ananya daivatvam yam kshamacha bhumau chashaya. I was lying down on the bare ground. Ananya Daivatvam, I have only been devoted only to you. That is the dharma that I have followed. Ellam viphalam ametat. Everything has become a waste. You have not come. Let this life then come to an end. Abdini, she walked away from that place where she was. She came down. Looking here and there, she saw a tree at a distance and she thought, there is a low branch in this tree. I shall use my long plaited hair as the noose and commit suicide. I shall give up my life under this tree. Abdini, she came towards the tree. All the time bemoaning that her dharma is not helping her, that her bhakti is failing her. Abdini. And here is where bhakti and dharma come to help. The tree that she chose was the tree upon which Hanuman was sitting. Amongst all the trees, the whole place is called Ashoka Vanam. Vanam nale forest tham, forest nale trees tham. So many trees are there, but amongst all those trees in the forest, somehow her feet unerringly took her to this one particular tree upon which our Hanuman is seated. She came to the tree and she called out once again to Rama, Hey Raghunandana, Mere pyare Raghunandana, my beloved Lord Raghunandana. You alone are Janaki's Jivana. You alone are Janaki's life. Nobody else can dictate terms on my life. If you will not come to rescue me, then I will leave this body and reunite with you in spirit, so that at least in my next birth I will not commit any such mistakes again and always be able to spend my entire life with you in your presence, never to be apart from you, never to be separated from you. Let my life, this sad life of mine, let it be a lesson to myself. Let me be even more careful in the next birth, so that I do not make even the slightest mistake. I will not open my mouth and ask for anything at all. Apart from you, I will not ask anything else. That is why when Sita reincarnated again as Rukmini Devi, she did never ask Krishna anything. Krishna himself says, Rukmini never asks me anything, because she has learnt her lesson no more. I asked for one dear. One thing I asked and it has brought me separation from you. What is the great sorrow for Sita now? Think about it. Sita is not in agony. Sita is not in any deprivation because Ravana is willing to give everything to her. What is she sad about? She is not sad about the fact that she has got nothing alive. She is sad about the fact that she is separated from the Lord. Desire separates us from Bhagavan. If Kama is there, Kama takes us away from Rama. Kama, desire, takes us away from Rama. What is the only desire we should have? Desire to belong to him, desire to serve him, desire to be with him. In the oru desire da namakku vechikonu. All the time, unakke namatshaivom. Utromeyavom unakke namatshaivom. Matri nam kamangal maatriyalor embavainu Goda Devi sonnalaya. Just as Sita was found from the earth, Goda Andal also was found from the earth. Sakshat Sita da Andal. In order to make it adequately clear as Andal, in her Tirupavai, she makes this extraordinary statement, Hey Krishna, you alone I crave for. To serve you, to be with you all the time is all the thing I crave for. Should any other desire by any chance arise in my mind, please immediately ruin that desire. Put an end to that desire. I do not want it. It is not in my hand. Some useless desire will come. I am looking at this world, yeah, senses are operating, senses are alive in this world. As I am looking around here and there, something somebody says, something I see, all of a sudden desire will come into me. I do not have any confidence in keeping desire at bay. You therefore have to do it for me. Appadinu she prays to the Lord himself. And the Madriya Sita comes there.
Raghunandana 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 Pyari mere Nandana Raghunandana Pyari mere Nandana Raghunandana 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 Rajivalochana Raghunandana Rajivalochana Raghunandana Dasharatha Tanaya Raghunandana Dasharatha Tanaya Raghunandana Dashamukhamadana Raghunandana Dashamukhamadana Raghunandana Janaki Jeevana Raghunandana Janaki Jeevana Raghunandana 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 Raghunandana.
Calling out to Rama in this manner, Sita decides to put an end to her life. She makes the noose. Hanuman, watching all of this, is seeing how this entire thing is reaching a climax. He has to act now. He has to do something now. What should he do? In what way was he able to stop Sita from carrying on with this act of hers? When he starts to deliberate. Should I jump down in front of her immediately? She will be scared. She will not trust me. Should I throw the ring to her? I cannot throw the ring like that. It is Rama's ring. I have to hand it over to her with great respect and reverence. What should I do? In what manner should I speak to her, convince her that I am from Rama, that Rama will come and rescue her? He starts to think. There is only one thing that can give solace to the grieving heart. No matter who it is, if somebody is sad, there is only one thing that can bring joy to that heart. What is it, Udayana? One, the name of the Lord. And two, the story of the Lord, the glory of the Lord. Especially to Sita, in this strange place, in this torturous hell in which she is. Where every time it is only Ravana Sankirtanam going on, everybody is talking about Ravana, Ravana, Ravana. If somebody should tell her Rama Katha, if somebody should sing the glories of Rama to her, then that is the only thing that can hold her life. Hanuman decides. And he says, I should best deliver this in a language in which she would understand. If I start speaking Sanskrit, she will think I am a Rakshasa. Adanal, I will speak in the language that she is familiar with. அப்படின்னு நினைச்சார். பிராகிருத பாஷையில I will speak அப்படின்னு. அதனால இப்படி பார்த்து Before she could do anything untoward, he starts in a very, very sweet voice. He starts to sing the glories of Rama. He starts to sing the entire Rama Katha and says right in the beginning, there was a very beautiful boy that was born to the king Dasharatha. He was not an ordinary child. He was Dasharatha's son, Dasharatha Nandana Dayabhirama, Rama filled with great compassion. And even as he grew up, he was only interested in giving joy to everybody. The Rishi came to take him away so that the Rishi can have exclusive joy for himself. Tapasa Ranjana Taraka Nama. And on his way, a fallen woman, a woman that had actually committed a mistake, was also emancipated by this Rama, Halyodharaka Rama. Such a Rama will he ever abandon you, Amma? That Rama, because of the workings of fate, in order to uphold the promise of his father, his own dharma, gave up his kingdom and came to the forest along with his beautiful dear wife Sita and devoted brother Lakshmana. Wandering about here and there, they came to Panchavati, where a series of unfortunate events unfolded. And the Devi Sita was kidnapped by vile wretch Ravana and brought to Lanka. And here she has been pining for these past few months in search of her. Rama came and encountered Sugriva, made friends with the Vanara king Sugriva, slew his brother Vali, delivered his wife and the throne back to Sugriva, and with Sugriva's promise is going to soon march against Lanka to lay waste to this big kingdom. And as a precursor, he has sent me, Hanuman, a messenger, who even now am sitting and watching this beautiful divine lady Sita, the apple of Rama's eye, in front of my eyes. Abdine, he starts to sing without fail very soon. Dashamukha Ravana will be killed by Rama and reunited once again with you, Devi. He will return to Ayodhya, where he will be crowned as the king and Sita as the queen of Kaushala Desha. Abdine, entire Ramayana is narrated by Hanuman at this juncture. In order to give a recount to Sita, he starts from the Dasharatha story and all this, the story so far. But in order to give confidence to her, he also says what is going to happen. He says, certainly Ravana will be killed, certainly Sita will be rescued and reunited with Rama, and they will both return to Ayodhya and become the rulers of Ayodhya. The entire story is narrated by Hanuman in a very sweet, extraordinarily devotion-filled way.
Ramachandra Shri Ram, Ramachandra Shri Ram, Sai Rama, Jaya Rama, Sai Rama, Jaya Ramachandra Shri Ram.
Even as these words Ram, 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 Ram come, Sita is looking here and there. Who is in this place uttering the name Rama with so much devotion? Who is calling out the name Rama with so much bhakti in his heart? Abdina Sita is looking around. But she's not able to find. He is hidden in the trees. She's looking everywhere, but she's not able to find. But still, she closes her eyes. She thinks maybe it is a dream. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. But ever since I came here, I have not had such a pleasant dream at all. Therefore, I have not even slept. Where can I have a dream? But let this dream continue then. If it is such a good dream, then I do not wish to wake up from this dream at all. Abdini, she closes her eyes and continues to listen to Rama Katha.
Dasharathanandana Dayabhirama Dashamukhamardana Rama Rama Dasharathanandana Dayabhirama तापसरञ्जन तारकनामा तापसरञ्जन तारकनामा अहल्योद्धारक रामा रामा अहल्योद्धारक रामा रामचन्द्र श्री राम 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 रामचन्द्र श्री राम. Swami says, when you chant the name, think of the form as well. Think of that Lord as well. You will have so much ananda. He says, Sita has been thinking of none other than Rama all this time, and therefore when she hears this beautiful chant of Ramanama, Ramakatha, immediately she is able to visualize Rama himself in front. She looks around and says, who is singing Ramakatha? Who are you? Reveal yourself to me. And Hanuman comes down. Hanuman jumps down from the tree. He has taken a very small form, and in the diminutive form he walks with his hands joined in salutation above his head. Shirasa Anjalim Kritvana, apdi tale thooki kai vachu. With the prostrating in front of Sita in this manner, he came and said, Amma, I am the one who sang Ramakatha. My name is Hanuman. I am a monkey. I have been sent by Rama. I am Ramaduta. I am Rama's messenger. I have come especially to see where you are, to find out in what state you are, and to communicate this news back to Rama. And as proof that I have indeed come from Rama, here is the ring of Raman. He brings the Ramanamankitam ring. The moment she takes that ring, she feels as though she has reunited with Rama already. Bhartaramiva sampraptau. Janaki mudita bhavat nabe. Janaki became very happy. That instant she felt an inner joy the moment she took Rama's ring, because what is on Rama's ring now? Ramanama is on Rama's ring. The name is not different to the person to whom the name belongs. That is the mystery and the wonder of the name. Then when she hears Ramakatha and holds on to Rama's ring, she feels as though she is already reunited with Rama. She asks Hanuman, how did this strange friendship between monkeys and men happen? How did this friendship between you and Rama and Sugriva happen? Hanuman said, Amma, why did you not plan for that friendship to happen? Would that friendship have happened if you had not made the sankalpa? Did you not take all your jewels, make a bundle and drop it where you saw few creatures sitting on top of the mountain? We were those people who were sitting on the mountain. 5 monkeys we were sitting. And when Rama and Lakshmana came in search of you, we handed those jewels to Rama. He was able to identify that they indeed belonged to you. He narrated the entire story. Great Ananda came to Sita. Great joy came to Sita. She has been in an absolutely hopeless state. That is the glory and the greatness of the Guru. Who appreciates this greatness the most? Those who have been without any direction, who have been absolutely and totally lost. Suddenly when they encounter this life-giving Upadesha, this life-giving person, they alone can truly understand and appreciate what it means. Sita is in that state right now. For 10 months she has been doing a tapasya, a penance as it were. Even for Sita, a penance was required. Despite being married to Rama, despite living with Rama for such a long time, even her, she had to do a penance to appreciate the glory and the beauty of the Sannidhi, of the Sanidhyam. Therefore, she went through that path. This is the path all of us are also going through. At one time, we were also united with Him, and we are separated now. The only way for us to get back to Him is by pining and yearning for Him. When the time is appropriate, He Himself will send a messenger. He will send his ring. His ring is nothing but a mark of his grace, a mark of the fact that he is remembering us, that he is thinking about us, that he wants to liberate us, he wants to deliver us. Either Bhagavan has got this firmly in his mind. He is waiting for us to become ripe and mature, that is all. With infinite patience he is waiting. Doesn't mean he is happy waiting. He is actually sad waiting. Rama demonstrates to us Bhagavan's heart. How is the Lord feeling? He is not happy, he is sad. He is also not happy without us. He wants to make us one with him. That is also his plan. That is also what he wants. But unfortunately for him, we are not ready. He wants it, but we are not ready. We do not want it. We are so interested in all the things of this world, and we are not turning towards him. The day we give up everything and yearn and pine only for him, that day is the day he will send a messenger. And soon after that, he will unite with us. There is no doubt about it. And that is what the story of Sundarakandam reveals to us. Hanuman gives a great assurance to Sita. He says, now itself I'll carry you and take you to Rama. Sita says, do not do that. How will you do it? You're so small. Hanuman takes a big form and says, this is my real form. I can take you easily. Sita Channa, Vandampa, no need. Let it not be said, written in history, that some man brought me and some man reunited me. Let my Lord Rama come, win over Ravana, and successfully redeem me. In that alone lies true glory to him. She said to Hanuman said, Amma, you alone can speak these words. Even in this plight, even when you are so sad, even when you are suffering and there is an option for you to get out of the suffering, even at this moment you do not want to take the easy route out, you still want to add glory to your Lord, you alone can speak like this. No wonder Rama is pining for you. Indeed, Hanuman feels, if for your sake, if Rama chooses to destroy all the three worlds, then I shall not find fault with that action of Rama. The lives of entire creation on one side, Sita on the other side, Hanuman feels for Sita's sake, Rama can destroy the entire world, entire universe, if need be. She is worth it. She is worth it. That is the nature of bhakti. When Swami in the 60s took upon himself on his physical frame a number of strokes and heart attacks that a particular devotee was suffering, he took everything onto himself when he was paralyzed. His entire left side was paralyzed. He was lying curled up on the floor when they went to see him because he did not come out for darshan. Drool coming over from one corner of his mouth because it was paralyzed. They were shocked to see Swami like this. They carried him and put him on his bed. And for days he could not come out for darshan. Finally on Guru Purnima day, Swami came out and sprinkled some water upon himself with his right hand. He sprinkled water on his left side and everything became all right. He started to give a discourse after that. After the whole event finished, Professor Kasturi went to Swami and asked him, Swami, what happened? Why? Swami said, there is a devotee of mine, poor fellow, he knows nothing but me. He doesn't know anything. Swami. He doesn't know anything, only me. He has surrendered to me completely. He was going through all of this. It was not possible for him to bear it. Therefore, I took everything upon myself. At that time, he asked him, Professor Kasturi said, one person suffering, did you not see how many of us were suffering? Did you not see the suffering of so many of us? There was one person suffering. For the sake of relieving one person suffering, you gave suffering to so many of us, Swami. How is this right? How is this fair? He asked Swami. The agony that he underwent is what gave him the courage to question Swami like this. Swami looked at him and said, hey, this kind of mathematics does not apply to spirituality. This kind of maths does not apply to spirituality. Whether it is one or many, the bhakti alone counts. That is what Hanuman says here. For one Sita, even if he should destroy the rest of the universe, it is valid. It is appropriate. He ought to do so. Because equal to her bhakti, who else is there? Everybody else is a waste of time on earth. She alone is worth the time and effort spent. Everybody else is a waste. It's a burden. Why keep garbage? Throw garbage out, keep the gem. There is one gem. There is one diamond and there is a lot of garbage. What would you do? You will throw the garbage and keep the diamond, isn't it? You will throw the garbage and keep the diamond. Even if it is only one diamond and 1,000 pieces of garbage, you will still get rid of 1,000 pieces of garbage and keep one diamond, is it not? Like that, Sita is the diamond, rest of the world, every garbage, what to do? World is garbage only. Why? Because of what are we interested in? Like I always say, First, we are young age, after that young age, after that mad age, after that mortgage. Age, finally garbage. We are all becoming nothing but garbage, piece of garbage. See, we are growing. What is growth? What is growth? If you keep sweeping the house and keep all the dust in one corner, that also will grow. Isn't it? Rubbish heaps also grow. We have also grown, rubbish heaps also have grown. What is the difference between the growth of these two things? They are both the same. What is the point of growing like rubbish? What is the point of growing like garbage? What is the point of life? What is the purpose of this life? Again and again and again, we should remember that there is only one purpose. In case you are struggling to understand what the purpose is, I will tell you. I am not asking a quiz question or trick question. I will tell you the answer. The answer is God. God is the purpose of life. Attaining God is the purpose of life. The only way to attain Him is to hand over yourself to Him. Unless you hand over yourself to God, how will you attain Him? And if you do not attain Him, what is the point of your life? Hanuman assures Sita, do not worry, Rama will come and rescue you. Sita says, please go and tell Rama in such a way that he will immediately come. Ravana has given me 2 months' time, but go and tell Swami that I will not live more than 1 month. Ravana has given me a deadline, I am giving a deadline to Sri Rama. 1 month alone, in 1 month's time, if he does not come and kill Ravana and rescue me, he will not find me alive. She gave a deadline to Rama. Power Ramark. Bharata says, in 14 years, if you do not come, I will jump into the fire. Sita Chulra, in 1 month's time, if you do not come, I will put an end to my life. Hanuman says, do not worry. 1 month is too much. 1 month is too much for him. Even much before that, he will come and rescue you. All your sorrows have come to an end today. He gives an assurance. Guru ki Vani. The glorious words of the Guru can instill such confidence and courage within our hearts. We feel, even I can be liberated. A feeling of confidence. After assuring her, Hanuman takes the Chudamani from her, the crest jewel that she wore upon her head, as a mark, as a sign of the fact that he met her. The ring was the proof that he came from Rama. The Chudamani is the proof that he comes from Sita now. What is the Chudamani? It's the crest jewel that women used to wear on top of their head. Rama gave the ring from his hand. Sita is giving the crest jewel from her head. There is a significance in this also. How does the Lord give his grace? He shows his hand like this, Abhaya Hastam. So the ring from the hand is demonstrating his Abhaya Hastam, his hand of fearlessness and grace. Where is the crest jewel? On the head. What does the head represent? Ego. So by giving the crest jewel to Hanuman to be handed over to Rama, Sita is surrendering her ego to Rama. Rama has given his grace, Sita is giving her ego to Rama. This is an appropriate transaction. Hanuman receives that Chudamani, gives assurance once again to Devi, and then says, before going, I have one more work to do with your permission. I want to eat a little bit here. I have not eaten. Since I left, I have not eaten. Acho, Hanuman, have you not eaten? Go, eat your fill. All this is yours, eat. But Hanuman went there. Not only did he eat, he made a mess of the entire Ashokavanam. He destroyed the garden. In the name of eating, he destroyed the garden. The gardeners who were there, the gatekeepers, all came running. Came running to stop Hanuman from doing it. Hanuman stopped them from doing it. He killed all of them. Whoever came was killed. Few alone were left to run behind and report to Ravana. They all said a monkey has come and is destroying Ashokavana. Ravana started sending little contingents of the armies. All those also were devastated by Hanuman. Sitting on top of a big arch, he shouted out loudly, Jai Shri Ram! Jayatyati Balo Ramo Raja Jayati Sugrivaha. He said, Jai to Rama, Jai to Sugriva. Hanuman Namahana. My name is Hanuman. I am a Dasa, a Duta of Shri Rama. Dasoham Kosalendrasya Ramasya Klishtakarmanaha. I am the Dasa of Hanuman. They all asked him, who are you? Who are you? I am the Dasa, I am the slave of Kosaladipati Ramachandra. and I've come to destroy all of you. அப்படின்னு he started laying waste to the gardens of Ashokavanam. This is the prison cell for my Devi Sita. Why should this remain so beautiful for Ravana's pleasure? அப்படின்னு he destroyed it. One by one, Asuras came to be destroyed by him. Ravana's son Akshay Kumara came, even he was killed by Hanuman. In the end, Indrajit came there. And a huge war was being fought between Indrajit, Ravana's eldest son, and Hanuman. And the Hatahatam that was created by Hanuman, the Dvamsam that was created by Hanuman, is best captured in this one song. One bhajan that we always sing. This is the beautiful bhajan that goes appropriate. You can just sing this bhajan and imagine Hanuman going around destroying everything.
Veera Hanumana ati balvana Ram naam rasiya re He Prabhu man basiya re He Prabhu man basiya re Ram Lakshmana Janaki jai bolo Hanuman ki 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 Veera Hanumana ati balvana Ram naam rasiya re He Prabhu man basiya re Sita Ram jai Sita Ram 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 Veera Hanumana ati balvana Ram naam rasiya re He Prabhu man basiya re Veera Hanumana ati balvana Ram naam rasiya re He Prabhu man basiya re Veera Hanumana ati balvana Ram naam rasiya re He Prabhu man basiya re. In the end, Indrajit fires off the Brahmastra, the one missile that can control Hanuman. He thinks everything else is failing, but even Brahmastra actually cannot control Hanuman. Hanuman has already received immunity from all weapons of all sorts. How can somebody be immune from all weapons? Abdinna, what are weapons? The difficulties of the world are called weapons. Astramankya. Who is immune from it now? One who has surrounded himself with jnana is immune from all kinds of weapons of this world. Astras and the Shastras are nothing but the ups and downs of life, the various vicissitudes of life that we encounter, both pleasant and unpleasant, are the weapons that are being constantly fired upon us. But one who has covered himself with the Raksha Kavacham of Rama Nama, of Jnana, Atma Jnana, avanukku what can harm him? Adanala even Brahmastra fails. But in order to keep up the show, even the Jnani also, what does he do? He keeps up with the show of the world. That is why Rama also appears to cry for Sita. It is not appropriate if he laughs. What happened? Sita got kidnapped. How will it be? It is not in keeping with Dharma. Appropriately, every behavior should be done. But that doesn't mean that there is grief in the heart. Therefore, Hanuman was not affected by even the Brahmastra, but still he also had a plan. He wanted to meet Ravana, so he allowed himself to be tied up by the Brahmastra. Many times I have mentioned this, that everything that Krishna did in Krishnavataram is but a blind copy of whatever Hanuman did in Ramayana. Whatever Hanuman did, only he did. Hanuman lifted up a mountain, Krishna lifted up a mountain. Hanuman went as a messenger, Krishna went as a messenger. Hanuman became the Sarathi, Krishna became a Sarathi. Hanuman became the Vahanam itself. Sarathi matramalla. He became Vahanam. Krishna could not go that far. Adu kuda konjam pannam bhavam. He carried the Sridhamana, he carried him on his shoulder and ran. Balarama carried Pralambasura, but Krishna carried one of his friends and ran. Adiyum Vahanam Adiyum Panna. Everything that Hanuman did, Krishna also did. Inge, this is also the same thing that he did. Hanuman allows himself to be tied up by Brahmastra, just as Krishna later on allows himself to be tied up by Yashoda. அவருக்கு அப்படி ரோல் மாடல். பகவானுக்கே யார் ரோல் மாடல்னா ஹனுமான் தான் ரோல் மாடலா இருக்கு. Hanuman is tied up and dragged to Ravana's court. Even though nothing can hold him, he allows himself
pretends as though he is bound and goes there. Ravana asks him, who are you? Where did you come from? Kimesha Bhagavan Nandihi. Looking at Hanuman walking into the court, the assembly, even though Hanuman has been tied up and bound like a prisoner, Hanuman looks with so much radiance is there in Hanuman. Adanale Ravana looks and says, Yaru the Nandi Bhagavan vandirukaro? Banasuran vandirukana? Who is this person? Who is this extraordinary person who has come? Ravana is speculating. On the other hand, Hanuman is looking at Ravana, Aho Balam, Aho Tejas, Aho Tapas. Aho Dhrutihi. What a great might, what a great presence this Ravana has got. Unnecessarily he fell prey to his desire, otherwise he can rule over all the three worlds. Hanuman is praising Ravana in his heart. Ravana is praising Hanuman in his heart, but he asks, who are you? Why did you come here? Why did you destroy this garden? After that he said, I came to the garden, I thought I came to look around, I was hungry, I ate, and these people came and beat me up, so in self-defense, I attacked them. Who knew they were so weak? I just gave a slight knock, they all died. What can I do? Enough, tell me who you really are. Are you perhaps Vali? Ravana knows one strong monkey, Vali. Looking at another monkey who is equally strong, he thinks, are you Vali? He said, no, I am not Vali. I am the servant of one who killed Vali. I am a mere servant of the one who killed Vali. Vali is so powerful, Vali is more powerful than Ravana. Vali on a previous occasion defeated Ravana. If Vali is that powerful, then the one who killed Vali should be so much more powerful. He is indicating that. I am Rama's servant. Dasoham Kosalendrasya. I am the servant, the slave of Rama. Why have you come here? To advise you. I have come here to advise you. What advice? You are walking towards your own ruin. You are walking towards your own destruction. I came to advise you, don't do it. The woman that you have kidnapped and kept here, that Sita, is not somebody that you can digest. It is not something that you can take. Return her with due respect today itself to Sri Ramachandra, if you wish to live. Ravana became very angry. He said, kill this monkey. Immediately gave an order, kill the monkey. Vibhishana was sitting there. Vibhishana got up and Vibhishana said, brother, it is not appropriate to kill a messenger. Just because you don't like the letter he brings, if you shoot dead the postman, who will deliver messages after that? Namakudda post Varamba. Or postman, poor fellow, comes and knocks on the door. To give you a letter. You don't like the letter, we beat him up, what will happen to him? Yeah. But who will become, nobody will deliver mail after that. He says there is a rule, there is a universally acknowledged rule in this world that messengers, no matter what tidings they bring, are not to be harmed. If you have an anger with the message, then you take it out upon the sender of the message, not the deliverer, the news bearer. Do not shoot the messenger. But Ravana said, okay, he overstepped the bounds of a messenger. Messenger should deliver a message. Should not go about destroying the property in the house he was delivering. I came to deliver a message, but I just thought I didn't like this, so I broke it and then delivered the message. That is also not appropriate. It is not appropriate behavior for postman. Adhanala he deserves to be punished. But I agree, I accept that he will not be killed, but instead I will punish him differently. He says, to all monkeys, tail is the most dear ornament to them. Adhanala burn his tail, set his tail on fire. Actually, he has a vendetta against tails. It's an old tale. An old tale. What happened? He went to find mischief with Vali. Vali was sitting and doing Sandhyandanam somewhere. This fellow was wandering around. Ravana, in his youth, very powerful he was. He wanted to have battles with everybody. He was a battle crazy maniac he was. Then he was running around, he saw Vali. Vali was muscular. He went and gave a big punch in Vali's back. Vali he can't get up halfway through his meditation, through his puja. Adanala, what he did was with his tail, with his tail he wrapped Ravana around and captured him. And then slowly brought the tail under his armpit and kept Ravana under his armpit and until he finished everything, Ravana was caught under the armpit of Vali. And Parungo, the armpits are not generally the most aromatic places in a person's body. Ravana had 10 noses, not one. One nose and one armpit itself is a fatal combination. 20 noses and this armpit, and he had to stay under that armpit for such a long time. He never forgot. It was trauma for him. It was trauma. Of course, the only remedy for trauma would be Rama, but he did not have that good sense. He was suffering from this great trauma. The moment he saw this tail, he said, set fire to it. And the fire in my heart will be assuaged only when Hanuman's tail is set on. Set fire to his tail. Vibhishana also could not say anything to counter this. Hanuman was dragged through the streets of Lanka. All the Rakshasas, Rakshasis, everybody came and stood outside. And all of them, threw things on him, made fun of him, laughed at him. Ellam banna. Hanuman these are not things that Hanuman ever has known, has never undergone such a behavior. Such indignity he has never had. Since he was born, he was adored by everybody. For the first time in his life, he is being humiliated by useless Rakshasas at that. Useless Rakshasas are humiliating him who have no right to humiliate him. They are submitting him to such indignity. Hanuman is thinking to himself, Hanuman of the greatness. Why? I said Sita's bhakti, inga Hanuman's bhakti. Sarveshameva paryapto rakshasanam aham yudhi kintu ramasya prityartam vishahishye aham idrisham. Sarveshameva paryapto rakshasanam aham yudhi. I alone am enough to destroy all of these Rakshasas in battle. These fellows have bound me. They are humiliating me. I will not let these fellows escape. I alone am enough to destroy all of them 10 times over. However, Kintu Ramasya Preertyartham. But, Kintu abdina but, for Rama's pleasure, for Rama's happiness, Vishahishye Aham Idrisham. I will put up with everything. I will put up with this indignity. I will put up with this humiliation. I will put up with this ignominy for the sake of Rama. Abdina Hanuman is saying. Ramasya Preetyartham. Rama has sent me here. Rama wants everything to happen to me. This is a chance for me to go and reconnoiter all of Lanka. I saw Lanka during the night. Now is a chance for me to openly see Lanka during the day. Let me get an idea of the layout of Lanka so that I can go and convey all of that to Rama, helping him prepare for the war to come. That is to come. Kintu Ramasya Preertyartham abdina solla. Idhe vaarthiya Sita solra. Same word Sita declares. When Ravana comes and threatens, Sita says, Ravana, I can burn you to ashes. I've got that Shakti within me. Asandeshatu Ramasya. She said, but Rama has not given permission to me, therefore I cannot burn you. Sita says, I can put an end to my sorrow and suffering myself. I can burn you because I've got the Tapashakti in me. But Rama will not like it. He has not permitted me, therefore I will keep quiet. Even when you have the capacity to put an end to the trouble that you are going through, if it should be pleasing to the Lord, to put up with it is the highest and the greatest bhakti that Bhagavan wants from us. Apratikara purvakam. If it is pleasurable to you, if it gives you joy to see me like this, then I will do it. Because if it is not joyful to you, you will change the situation. Or should I do anything about it? Habadena Hanuman is willing to put up with it in the surrender of Hanuman, in the bhakti of Hanuman. Idan makes Hanuman Hanuman. Urbakum Sita, Urbakum Hanuman. Why? Both of them have got the same. They have the capacity to get rid of their sorrow. They have their capacity to get rid of that humiliation, that indignity. But they put up with it for Rama's sake. That is the glory. That is the greatness. That is what Bhagavan wants from us. What does he want now? He says, you let me, I'll take care. Swami narrates a nice story. There was a man who was a devotee of the Lord Narayana, and one day he was walking along, he had gone to the king's court. King had given him a very beautiful shawl as a gift. He said, Narayana Arpanamastu, choli eduthu vandan. And as he was walking along, some thieves saw it and they came to surround him to take away the shawl from him. Immediately, catching hold of the shawl, he said, Narayana, 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 and he called out. Lord Narayana was reclining upon the serpent bed. Mahalakshmi was pressing his feet, suddenly got up, jumped out of the bed and started to run. Just as he went, he came back again and reclined. Lakshmi saw this, Mahalakshmi Tayar saw this, and she said, what happened? I saw you running. Usually you go like this in a hurry to rescue your devotees who are in trouble. But without fulfilling your task, you came back and reclined once again. What happened? The Lord said, oh, you're right, a devotee of mine was in trouble and he was calling out to me. But even as he was going, he started giving back blows to those thieves. Adanale, he did not require me, I came back. This is what we do with life too. This is what we do with life also. Yeah. There's like the man who was trying to find a parking lot in a busy supermarket parking lot. He was finding one parking spot in the busy supermarket parking lot, and he was saying, oh Lord, please give me this parking lot soon. I will give you, this, I will do that, I will come to the temple every day, I will chant your name every day. And he was saying all of that. As he was saying all of that, suddenly a car in front of him pulled out, giving him a spot. Immediately he said, don't worry Lord, I found the space. Don't worry, I found the space. Who found the space? Who gave the space? We tend to take things into our own hands. Maybe we love him so much that we think, why trouble him? We will do it ourselves. But that is not what the Lord wants. What does he want? He wants us to depend upon him, totally, absolutely, utterly depend upon him. Not do anything until he gives us permission to do it. To recognize and realize that everything that we are doing comes only through and from him. Hanuman demonstrates that. Let them set fire to my tail. I will also do something with it. In the meantime, all these Rakshasis went and told Sita. They went and with great glee and joy, they said, that monkey that was talking to you, that monkey that destroyed everything, that monkey has been caught. They are setting fire to that monkey's tail. They all went and with great joy at the sorrow and suffering of another person, went and told Sita about it. But Sita partha cho. Aha. Mangalaभिमुखी तस्य सा तदासीन् महाकपेके उपस्थे विशालाक्षी प्रयता हव्यवाहनम्. Immediately Sita, the most auspicious divine woman, wishing that great monkey the best, all welfare, immediately prayed to the god of fire in her own heart. Yadyasti pati susrusha yadyasti charitam tapaha यदि चास्येकपत्नीत्वं शीतो भव हनुमतः यदि किंचित् अनुक्रोशस्तस्य मय्यस्ति धीमतः यदि वा भाग्यशेषो मे शीतो भव हनुमतः यदि मां वृत्तसम्पन्नां तत्समागमलालसां स विजानाति धर्मात्मा शीतो भव हनुमतः यदि मां तारयेद् आर्यः सुग्रीवः सत्यसङ्गरः अस्मात् दुःखाम्बुसंरोधात् शीतो भव हनुमतः. Devi Sita prayed to Agni Bhagavan. She said, if I have been true and devoted to my Lord, my husband, my Rama, if I have practiced any austerity, if I am loyal to my husband alone, then O fire, instead of burning Hanuman, be cool to Hanuman. Be cool to Hanuman. If there exists in the heart of that Lord even the slightest bit of compassion towards me, if there is still any residue left of good luck, good fortune in my life, then may, O fire Lord God, be cool to Hanuman. If Rama is truly righteous, if it is true that I am pure of mind, if it is true that I am longing to unite with him alone, then O God of fire, be cool to Hanuman. If Sugriva will be true to his promise to fight for me and help Rama, if he should be able to rescue me from this ocean of sorrow in which I am wallowing right now, then, oh fire, be thou cool to Hanuman. She asked the fire to give up his dharma. The dharma of fire is to burn. No matter who you are, fire has to burn. Clear? Fire, if fire does not burn, can it still be called fire? And now what is Sita doing? Sita is commanding fire to change its dharma for Hanuman's sake. That is the power of bhakti. If we have bhakti, the fruit of sin that we have done in the past, knowingly or unknowingly, is to bring dukkha. This is nature, the natural. But if we have Hanuman's kind of bhakti, then what will happen? Sin will bring pleasure to us. The past sinful karma also will become blessings to us. Because will fire change its property? And Sita is asking fire to change its property. The moment Sita gives the order, Hanuman, they are bringing this big blob of fire and placing it upon Hanuman's tail. They have wrapped Hanuman's tail in rags that have been soaked, well soaked in oil and ghee. It should immediately catch and burn, blaze forth. When that blob of fire is kept on Hanuman, the tip of Hanuman's tail, Hanuman is thinking, what is happening? What is happening? Our children, Shishirasyeva sangato langulagre pratishtitaha. I feel as though a big iceberg has been kept on the tip of my tail. It feels like they have kept ice on my tail. Shishirasyeva. Shishirahana ice in artham. Coolness. We have to think about something here. Hanuman lived in South India. South India, there is no snow, no ice, nothing. But Hanuman knows ice. How? See where all Hanuman has travelled. Hanuman has gone everywhere. He has gone north, he has gone to the Himalayas, he has seen the snow there. Otherwise, if you have never seen snow, how will you know what is snow? Google Hanuman correcta Shishirasyeva. I feel like a block of ice has been placed upon my tail. How is this possible? This is Rama's grace. It is Rama's grace. When even the mountain was wanting to serve me when I was crossing the ocean, what is to be surprised about the fact that fire is also cool to me? Suddenly he changes his mind. No, I don't. Maybe it is not purely Rama's grace. Sitayas chandrashamsyena tejasa ragavasya cha pituscha mama sakyena namam dagati pavakaha. It is Sita's steadfast bhakti that is making this fire also be very cool to me. Abdini concludes. But then he shouted loudly, Jai Shri Ram, and jumped up. And then what did he do? Abdina went around setting fire to the entire Lanka. Everywhere he went setting fire to Lanka. Oh, no house was spared, only one house was spared. Vibhishana's house alone was left untouched. Every other house was burnt by Hanuman. All of Lanka was blazing forth. Hanuman stood there and watched. Good job done. You set fire to my tail, I set fire to your city. Even as he was thinking, suddenly a thought came to him, Chicho, I've set fire to all of Lanka. Sita Devi is also in Lanka. What if she is consumed by these flames? Aparma regret came to him. I hurried up and did a mistake. I've set fire to Lanka without considering the fact that she is also there. Became angry. Surely anger is man's worst enemy. Because I did not consider the fact that Sita is also there. One's anger injures oneself. What will I now go and tell Rama? I saw Sita, then I burnt her alive. Can I say that? Even as he was grieving and praying, suddenly he heard the voices of some Siddhas, Charanas, who were travelling in the sky. They said, what a wonder, all Lanka is burning except Ashokavana where Devi Sita is sitting. Hanuman thought, what foolishness that I have thought of. What is this foolishness? If this fire is cool to me because of her, how will it harm her who is like fire itself? In her purity, she is like fire. In her pativratyam, she is blazing like the fire. In her tapasya, she is like the fire. How can fire burn fire? Adhanala no harm would have come to her, and immediately he goes back to see Sita. He goes and dips the tip of his tail into the ocean to put out the fire, and then goes and presents himself in front of Devi Sita. Amma, I have done everything that has to be done. Are you safe? Sita said, Hanuman, are you safe? By your grace, I am safe. What can happen to me? When you are there praying for me, when you are there looking after me, why should I worry? I am safe. Hanuman replied, I will immediately go and bring Rama. And Sita said, Hanuman, you brought so much joy to this grieving heart. It pains me in a way that you have to leave so soon. I wish you could stay here for some more time. Hanuman was floored. When the deity that you worship tells you that I wish to spend more time with you, how will we feel? We want to spend time with the Lord. We are yearning and pining to spend some time with the Lord. If the Lord were to tell us, I am waiting for you, that joy came to Hanuman. He took leave of Sita, fell at her feet, prostrated to Sita, and carrying the Chudamani, Jai Shri Ram Guduchar, crossed the ocean. This time there were no obstacles. No Mainakam, no Surasa, no Simika, came straight and landed in the midst of all the monkeys. Monkeys are all waiting. Monkeys are all waiting for Hanuman to come. Varuvara, Varuvara. And from a distance itself, Hanuman starts to give a loud roar. He doesn't wait to land there. Even before coming, he roars loudly. All the monkeys look up. What is this roar? Jambavan says, Hanuman is returned. And unless he is victorious, unless he is successful, he will not shout like this. The very fact that he is roaring in delight means he has succeeded. We are all saved. Devi has been seen. Soon Rama will come and conquer this Lanka. The Jambavan starts to prophesy. Hanuman landed in the midst of all the monkeys. All the monkeys surrounded Hanuman. Hanuman, are you all right? Hanuman, what happened? Hanuman, was there success? All of these monkeys clamored with each other, trying to grab hold of Hanuman. Hanumanum, in order to quickly tell them the news, said, Drishta Deviti, Sita has been seen. Seen Sita. Contain Sita. He broke the news. Everybody cheered, clamored in great delight and great joy. Angada, specifically the crown prince, the leader of this expedition, this particular branch of the expedition, came to Hanuman and he said, Aho Swamini Te Bhakti. Hanuman, you alone can perform such an act because you alone have that kind of bhakti to Rama. We also have love for Rama, and none of us can compare in any means in front of you comparing your bhakti to Rama. Aho Swamini Te Bhakti. What bhakti you have towards your Swami? What extraordinary bhakti. Angada is very clear. He understands it is not mere physical prowess with which you accomplished this success. It is bhakti that made you accomplish this success. We did not accomplish this not because we lack strength, but we lack such bhakti. Angada realized, Angada said, you have saved the lives of all of us. You have saved the lives. Hanuman narrates the entire story of how he went and came. All great detail he says. How he saved Sita's life when she was about to give it up. Angada says, you have saved Sita's life. You have saved the lives of all of us monkeys. Because otherwise, if we went back with no news, we'll be killed by Sugriva. You have saved the life of Sugriva because he can now hold his head high and say, I have delivered on my promise. We have found the whereabouts of Devi Sita. You have saved the life of Rama and Lakshmana because now that Devi has found, they have a purpose in their life. You have saved the lives of all the people of Ayodhya. Hanuman was wondering that he may cause the ruin of all of these people. Now Angada says, you have helped all of these people. What can we say about you? How can we praise you? In what way can we appreciate and adore that extraordinary Swami Bhakti that you have demonstrated? Hey Ramaduta, hey Ramabhakta, hey Ramadasa, we salute to you. You alone are the sole cause of the destruction of Sita Mata's great shoka. You alone are our Lord. We are all like anathas. We were here, like orphans without knowing what to do or where to go. We were sitting here blinded. You alone came and you became our savior. Adanale, hey Marathuraya, hey Mahanubhava, hey Atibhalavanta, hey Gunavanta, Jai to you. Namo, 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 they salute variously.
He Ramaduta, He Ramabhakta, He Ramadasa, Namo, Namo. He Ramaduta, He Ramabhakta, He Ramadasa, Namo, Namo. Sita Mata, Show सीता माता शोक विनाश अनाथ नाथ नमो नमो अनाथ नाथ नमो नमो मारुति राया महानुभावा मारुति राया महानुभावा अति बलवंता नमो नमो वीरांजनेय नमो नमो जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय जय बोलो हनुमान की जय जय राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय जय बोलो हनुमान की जय जय राम 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 राम
Hey Ramaduta, Ramadasa, Ramabhakta, we have to learn from you. Abdini, just as all the monkeys said to Hanuman, we also have to tell Hanuman. Hanuman alone has to bless us with that kind of bhakti towards the Lord. Without wasting any more time, all the monkeys returned to Kishkinda to convey this news to Sri Rama. On the way, just at the outskirts of Kishkinda, they saw there was a garden, Madhuvana, having suffered all along the journey without any time for rest and refreshment. The monkeys, now that they have been successful, saw all of this garden, and they said, let's go into this garden and have a little bit of a party. It was a restricted property. Only the kings, the royal family of Kishkinda were allowed access into it. But then Angada, as the crown prince, said, let's all enjoy. All of them went in and ransacked that place. The news reached Sugriva that these monkeys are creating havoc in his very important place, his Madhuvana. Sugriva correctly surmised, it must be the party that came from south. Hanuman is part of it. Jambavan is part of it. These wise heads are there. Unless they have been successful, they will not indulge like this without any fear of consequences. Therefore, looking at Rama, he said, Sita has been found. And I am fairly certain it is Hanuman alone who must have done the job. Even before they come, Sugriva has conveyed the news to Rama, and he says, quickly call them and bring them here. The monkeys all present themselves in front of Rama. Each monkey is so happy, so delighted with this news. Even though they did not do it as a team, there was a whole team. They all went and they all succeeded. And plus, moreover, they wanted to convey this news to Rama and see the joy, the smile upon Rama's face. And all every monkey is jumping up and down. Sita has been seen, Devi has been seen, Devi has been seen. Rama looked at all the enthusiastic monkeys, and he also knows who has seen. But in order to give them also some hope, some faith, he said, is it? You've all seen Sita. How is she? How is she doing? What did she say? When he asked these specific questions, slowly all the monkeys moved back and pushed Hanuman to the front. The details like Hanuman came. Hanuman has accomplished so much. Hanuman has done what was otherwise impossible, thought to be impossible to beat. To cross the ocean, to go into a strange land, just one person going in there, surrounded by enemies of such might and power, to accomplish this task, to burn down that Lanka and escape from that place and come here to bring the news of Diyarna. Nobody else could have accomplished this task. Anybody else in Hanuman's position would have said, I did this and I did that, and then I surmounted this obstacle using this intelligence, and then did that. So many things, so many accomplishments to fill up. Instead, Hanuman said, Drishta Devi. I saw Devi Sita. She is like as pure as the fire. Yearning for you, pining for you, longing for you, thinking only about you, devoted only to you, spurning all the riches and the temptations that Ravana is offering to her on a daily basis, unmindful of the threat to her safety and her life that Ravana is giving her, pressure that he is giving her every day. She is sitting there only thinking about you, praying to you, pining for you. One more day of delay to rescue her is too much in my understanding. He turns Hanuman is facing Rama. Anna, when he says this, he turns to the direction in which Sita is. He turns to the south and salutes that direction. And the Dishaki or Pranama Pandrara. Even though Rama is in front, actually, ideally, you should be looking at Rama and speaking. Anna, he has been so moved by the bhakti of Devi Sita that in front of Rama, he turns, perhaps shows his back to Rama and looks at the direction in which Devi Sita is, and he salutes that Devi and then talks to Rama. Immediately we should leave, Lord. We cannot delay anymore. Abdinnu solla. Ramanume Shrutva Hanumato Vakyam Yatavadvivashitam Ramaha Prita Samayukto Vakyam Uttaram Abravit. Listening to the words of Hanuman, these sweet words of Hanuman, words that brought joy to him, words that brought hope to even Rama. Rama looks at Hanuman and starts to speak to him. Kritam Hanumata Karyam Sumahadbi Mahadbhuvi Durlabham Manasapi Yadanyena Nashakyam Dharani Tale. The task that has been accomplished by you, Hanuman, it is not possible for others to even imagine it in their minds. You have actually accomplished something that others cannot even imagine. They will dread to even imagine it. Nahitam paripashyami yastaret mahad mahodadim. I don't see anybody who can fly across this ocean other than you and Garuda. Appadi pannirke nee vela, you have done such an extraordinary work. Yo hi bhrityo niyuktasan bhartra karmani dushkare kuryat tad anuragena tamahu purushottamam. That servant who, when a task has been given to him by his Lord, a difficult task has been given to him, but still he performs it with great zeal, does more than expected, indeed is the superior servant. You belong to that category. Appadi you have given news to me. Aham cha Raghuvamshascha Lakshmanascha Mahabalaha Vaidehya Darshanenadya Dharmataha Parirakshitaha. Today, by seeing Devi Sita and coming and giving me the news, you have protected me, you have protected Lakshmana, you have protected the entire Raghukula, you have protected Dharma itself. Anna, when you have done so much for me, idam tu mama deenasya mano bhuyaha prakarshati yadihasya priyakshartam na kurmi sadrusham priyam. You have done so much for me, but today this is my unfortunate plight that I cannot do anything equal, appropriate to you in return for what you have done to me. Abadina Rama says, idam tu mama deenasya nu solrar. I am so wretched. I am so wretched that I cannot equate the favor that you have performed for me, that you bestowed upon me. Rama. What can I give you? Yenna, there is a price perhaps for everything. And depending upon how much you have done, a price can be given, but there are certain things that are priceless. The service that Rama has attained through Hanuman, the bhakti that Hanuman has shown to Rama, Rama showed her equal chalamudiliyama. I cannot give anything equal. Same words are uttered by Krishna in the Bhagavatam when the Gopikas surround him and he looks at those Gopikas and he says, you know, the love that you have showered to me, I don't know how to repay this love. Bhagavan says, I don't know how to give this love. I don't know what to do. Let this love itself be the reward. He tells the Gopikas. Because if you ask me for a reward, I cannot give anything that is in any way equal to the love that you have given. Abba Cholra, the love that you have given me, whatever love we are showing towards you is no way equal to what you have already given us. Abadina the Bhaktas are feeling. And Bhagavan feels, you've given so much love, how can I repay? How can I give you something of equal value? But there is one thing alone that has that value. येष सर्वस्व भूतस्थो परिष्वंगो हनुमतः मया कालमिमं प्राप्य दत्तस्तस्य महात्मनः. This is the only thing I can give you. What can I give you now? I will hug you. அப்படியே ராமா embraced Hanuman. I grant you my embrace அப்படின்னு கொடுத்தார். And when Rama hugged Hanuman, Valmiki says, ityukta pratihrushtango ramastam parishvaje. அப்படின்னு என்ன அர்த்தம் தெரியுமா? When Rama hugged Hanuman, pratihrushtango, every limb of Rama's body was thrilled in ananda. கடைசியில அப்போ கூட ராமருக்கு தான் ஆனந்தமா. Rama hugged Hanuman to give joy to Hanuman, but when Rama hugged Hanuman, every limb of Rama's body was vibrating in joy. Pratihrushtango, every angam was vibrating with joy. அப்படியா he clasped Hanuman in his arms. Hanuman with tears in his eyes said, this alone I seek. If at all you want to give me a reward, this is the reward I seek. Rama looked up. Yes, what reward? Ask quickly, I will give you. I was racking my brains to think, what can I give you? Now that you are coming up with a plan, tell me. Now, Hanuman said, I wish to see you united with Devi Sita. The reward that you can give me is when you can have Devi by your side and allow me to serve both of you. Appa Rama enna solla mudiyum? What can Rama say? Hanuman tells Rama, let us not delay anymore. Maybe we should go. Rama says, Hanuman, quickly describe Lanka to me. Tell me how is Lanka. All that he has seen, all that he has done. Hanuman describes all of Lanka, the layout of Lanka, the citadel. He said, I burnt most of it down. But nevertheless, this is how it was before I burnt it down. He tells everything. But Rama said, very good. We will quickly go there and destroy Lanka. I will kill that Ravana, destroy him. How can he go alive after having kidnapped Sita in this manner? But then he started giving instructions. He said, let Neela be the army commander, let him go to explore, let him be the scout commander, let him go in front, ahead, and pave the way for the rest of the army. Let him be the chief and let him steer the army. Let him find the places where food and water can be found for all the monkeys. Each monkey is given task. Gajan or monkey was given a task. Gavaksha, Rishabha. Each monkey was given various tasks. And Rama decided on the auspicious moment. ஒன்னொன்னுமா ராமருக்கு வந்து seems to know astronomy எல்லாம் பார்க்கிறார். உத்தரா பல்குனி அத்தியான்னு ஒரு இது வரும். Rama says that auspicious star, உத்தரா பல்குனி starல we will leave for the battle அப்படின்னு he finds a good day for them to leave. Can't find that particular shloka here. The army, the Vanara army, with Rama, Lakshmana, Sugriva, Jambavan, all the mighty chiefs, all of them quickly made way to the southern tip of the land. While they were searching, it took them a lot of time. It took them more than a month to come to the tip of the land where the ocean met the land. But now that they know where, they did not take that much time. They hurried down very quickly because also Devi had given a deadline. Adhanal they could not afford to waste time, so quickly they came down. And they came to the shores of the great mighty ocean. Partha, Rama sees the ocean. Despite himself, Rama also starts to feel a bit of despondency. We came, but now how do we cross this ocean? One Hanuman jumped and went. But for an entire army to cross this ocean, how are we going to manage to do it? Rama also was thinking for a while. While they all were stationed here, camped here. In the meantime, in Lanka, ever since Hanuman had come and gone, Vibhishana, who has been living in Lanka, Ravana's brother, despite being Ravana's brother, he was eternally devoted to the Lord only, Sri Rama. His mind was given over to Dharma. From the beginning, he has been counseling Ravana that what has been done was wrong. But after Hanuman's arrival, his confidence got a bit of a boost. Though he started openly opposing Ravana's move in kidnapping and holding Sita, he kept on advising repeatedly, it is time for you to go and restore Sita back to Rama. Already we have seen the effect, the ill effect of your action. This Lanka, which was so safe, one monkey came and destroyed it. If more monkeys come, what will happen? If one monkey can burn all of Lanka down, imagine an army of monkeys, what will happen to us? In order to safeguard the lives of all the Rakshasas, it is your duty as the king to put aside your own self-interest and selfishness and instead think about the welfare of the country at large. Therefore, brother, go and, even now it is not too late. Go and give Sita back. We will give some compensation. We will do what is necessary. Some negotiation we can have. But at least Lanka will be saved. Ravana became very angry. He said, you are here eating my food and yet singing the praises of the enemy. Get out of this place. You don't have to stay here anymore. He kicked Vibhishana out. Vibhishana got out and very sorrowfully left Lanka. He had 4 other ministers who were loyal to him. They also came along with him. His family was left behind in Lanka. His house, his property. All of his family, everybody were left behind in Lanka. He alone, along with 4 other trusted confidants and aides, came out, rose into the air and decided on the next course of action. Many avenues are open to him. Many options are open to him. Ravana banished him from Lanka and said, do not stay in front of my eyes anymore. But there were many other places where he could have gone to. Vibhishana did not choose any of those places. If Vibhishana wanted to live happily, he could have gone to Kubera's Alakapuri or anywhere else in the world. He could have gone and lived incognito. Later on, he could have brought his wife and children out of Lanka and lived with them. Or he could have straight away gone to Kubera, his half-brother's house, and lived there happily. Kubera has a lot of wealth. He could have spent some good time there. And none of those places, none of those decisions were chosen by him. They were not what were deemed appropriate by him. They were not attractive to his mind. There was only one place. If he left Ravana's abode, there was only one place for him. And the reason why he stayed in Ravana's abode until this day was because that was his house, that is where he belonged. And his dharma made him stay there. Until Ravana himself kicked him out, and that was the moment he was waiting for in a way. When Ravana kicked him, there was only one place for Vibhishana left to go to in his own heart. What was that place? The feet of Rama. So immediately he got out and went straight across the ocean to meet with Rama. And as he was going, what is the one thing that we can do? Calling out the name of the Lord is equal to already meeting with him, already talking to him. Again, many times I have made a mention of this. Merely muttering the name is not what the point is. Namasmarana, chanting the name, is not merely muttering the name without any feeling, without any bhava, without any emotion. On the other hand, filled with longing, as though calling out to the Lord. Calling out to the Lord, if you chant the name of the Lord, that indeed truly becomes the real Namasmarana. Namasmarana is not the remembrance of the name, it is remembering the Lord using the name. Remember the Lord, the name becomes for you a tool to remember the Lord. Now what you want to remember is really the Lord only. The name becomes a means by which you can remember the Lord. Adanala, Vibhishana took to the air, calling out, Rama, 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 Raghunandana, Rama, Bharatagraja, Rama, Ranadhira, Rama, Sharanam Tava. I surrender to you, Rama. He flew into the air.
Shri Rama, 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 Raghuvira, Rama, Rama, Shri राम राम रामा रघुवीरा राम राम श्री राम राम रामा भरताग्रज राम राम श्री राम राम रामा भरताग्रज राम राम श्री राम राम रामा रणधीरा राम राम श्री राम राम रामा रणधीरा राम राम रणधीरा राम राम रघुवीरा राम राम श्री राम राम रामा
शरणं तव राम राम श्री राम राम रामा शरणं तव राम राम श्री राम राम रामा रघुवीरा राम राम श्री राम राम रामा भरताग्रज राम राम श्री राम राम रामा रणधीरा राम राम श्री राम राम रामा शरणं तव राम 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 राघव राम 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 அப்படின்னு calling out to the name of Rama, 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 and he flew across the ocean. When Vibhishana came into the army camp of Rama, the monkeys saw 5 Rakshasas coming from the air. Enemy attack, and they started to shout. Vibhishana said, no, I've come to surrender to Rama. Who are you? Ravana's brother. Surrender to Rama. What do you think we are to believe this? Go send word to Sugriva. Immediately they were sent word to Sugriva. Some fellow called Vibhishana has come, he's Ravana's brother, he wants to surrender to Rama, it seems. What? We have to convey this news to Rama immediately. They went to tell Rama. Rama called a council of war. Called all the chief important people in the army. He was there, Lakshmana was standing by his side. Sugriva was seated by this one side. Jambavan was there, Angada was there. Nala and Neela were there. Mainda and Vividha were there. Hanuman was there. All these people were gathered there, and Rama said, the news has come that Vibhishana, the younger brother of Ravana, has come to surrender to us. What do you think we should all do? Sugriva said, what nonsense? How can we believe him? That fellow is willing to betray his own brother, he will betray us also. Ramar Pakarar. Sugriva is speaking, this is, pot calling the kettle black. Betray the brother, you joined with me to get your brother killed. And instead now you are saying, how can we trust the fellow if he is not even loyal to his own brother? What is the proof that he won't betray you? Sugriva Ramar Pakarar. Rama looks at Sugriva with joy in his heart. I cannot get a friend like you, Sugriva. I cannot get a brother like Bharata. I cannot get a friend like you. Sugriva is not an idiot. Sugriva knows what he has done. If he opens his mouth and says these words, he will become the butt of all jokes. Sugriva knows. In spite of it, he says, because he loves Rama more than himself. Let people laugh at me. Let people say it is the pot calling the kettle black or the kettle calling the pot black, whichever the case may be. But these words need to be said, lest Rama be deceived and come to harm. Sugriva is opening his mouth and saying. That is why Rama praises Sugriva. What a good friend you are. Knowing that these words will bring insult upon yourself, you still utter these words for my benefit. Jambavan says the timing is a bit suspect. If he came when Sita was kidnapped, then we can understand. Now that you have taken a huge army and you have come, and this time he chooses to come and surrender, there is something, some conspiracy behind this. Angada, young fellow, ideally he should keep quiet, junior, but he is a crown prince. So he also knows if I don't speak now, people will think I am useless fellow. I have to say something, 2 cents worth. I said, we will do one thing, we will give him some job and then we'll keep following. See how he is doing the job. One fellow says, put an end to him, kill him. One fellow says, arrest him. We'll spy on him. Everybody is saying all of their pieces. Hanuman is keeping quiet. Rama looks at Hanuman. Hanuman, what do you have to say? Hanuman says, Swami. Some people say, Hanuman, without naming any names, he says, remember, diplomatic Hanuman. If you say that timing is wrong, I say, any time to come to surrender to Rama is the right time. There is no wrong time to surrender to the Lord. You don't have to see Rahu Kalam, Yamakandam, etc. to surrender to the Lord. Ashtami, Navami, Elam, Bhagamandam, Bhagavan, Sharanagati Mandrachi. When should you surrender to the Lord? The moment you feel the need to surrender, you have to surrender to the Lord. Apave Adakshaname surrender. What is the wrong time and right time in surrendering to Bhagavan? If you are going to give him a job, is he a fool? Obviously, he will know that you are spying upon him. Therefore, if he is really acting, he will continue to act. He will not give himself up so easily. So all these strategies are useless. Here is the truth. I have been to Lanka. I have seen Vibhishana. Vibhishana is a good man. I have seen with my own eyes how he stood up for me in the court. Not only that, Mata Sita also spoke favorably about Vibhishana. It is Vibhishana's family that has been looking after Devi Sita in Lanka also. They have constantly been counseling that Sita should be restored to Rama. Therefore, we should trust Vibhishana. Hanuman gave his opinion, his words. Rama had a big smile upon his face. This is also what I am thinking. I am also thinking the same way because let me tell you all my view, if you ask me. I also wish to say something. Rama says, I also want to say something. What do you want to say? Rama says, one. All the monkeys were speaking against Vibhishana, accepting Vibhishana only for one reason. They did not have any personal beef with Vibhishana. They did not want Vibhishana to come in and sabotage Rama's mission. No harm should come upon Rama is the feeling that they all had. Sometimes this feeling of prema can blind us to the glory of the Lord. We don't want harm to come upon him. What can harm him? Who can cause any harm to him? Another Bhagavan reminds them, Sudushtova api adushtova kime sharajani charaha sukshmam api ahitam kartum mama shaktaha katanchana. So what if he has come with bad motives? Do you think he can do any harm to me? Sugriva, Pishachan, Danavan, Yakshan, Prithivya, Chaiva Rakshasan, Anguli Agrena Tan Hanyam, Ichan Hariganeshwara. Bhagavan Chalrar, Hey Sugriva, if I so desire, Pishachan, Danavan, Yakshan, Rakshasan, these ghosts and ogres and demons and yakshas and all these various rakshasas, if I so desire, I don't need bows and arrows to kill them. Anguli agrena tanhanyam. With the mere fingertips, I can put an end to them. Rosham Ramark. தப்பையா அன்னைக்கு ஹிரண்யகசிபுவா இருக்கும் பொழுது, when the same Ravana was called Hiranyakashipu in those days, and I had to come to put an end to him, what weapon did I need? Sarva praharana yudaha abadinne, everything became a weapon to him. His claws were enough. When he took Narasimha avataram, Bhagavan's mere fingertips, the claws that on the fingertips were enough to tear open his body. பகவான் நினைச்சு சும்மா இருந்தா இவ்வளவு என்னமோ நினைச்சுன்னு விட்டாலே, they forgot who I am அப்படிங்கிறதுனால பகவான் himself had to say அங்குலி அக்ரேன தான் ஹன்யாம் இச்சன் ஹரிகணேஸ்வரா. I can destroy him like that if I need to. அதனால there is no need for you to counsel so much. சக்ருதேவ பிரபன்னாய தவாஸ்மி திச்சயாச்சதே abhayam sarvabhutebhyo dadam yetat vratam mama. I will also declare to you my vratha. I have got a vratha. Enna vratha அப்படின்னா, doesn't matter who he is, if once he has come to me and surrendered to me saying I belong to you nu சொல்லிட்டான்னா, from that moment onwards he is mine. அதுக்கப்புறம் என்னன்னா, dosho yadyapi natyajeyam, even if he has got faults, I will ignore those faults. I will hold on to him. Sometimes those who have surrendered to the Lord, bhaktas, may not be perfect people. You may look at their behavior and think, why is he so close to the Lord? We used to see this occasion many times in Prashanti. There were those who were close to Swami, or Swami would give them a lot of opportunities. And those who were not close to Swami would look at those people with envious, jealous eyes and say, what is there in that fellow that Swami calls him for interviews every time? Swami smiles and speaks to him all the time. We know what all he does. We know the indiscipline that he has got, the kind of faults that he has got. Can't Swami see all of this? Instead of choosing me, why is he choosing him? Abdina people used to think. Anna, if you need to understand why, then you have to go and look at Ramayana where Swami says, Dosho yadyapi natyajeya. Even if they have faults, so what? Once they have declared that they belong to me, they are mine. Now who else has the right to say anything about them? I alone have the right. And if I have accepted them, what business of it is yours? Bhagavan is not looking at our so-called perfection. We don't have to be all intelligent. We don't even have to have perfect gunas, perfect character, perfect behavior. Not necessary. What do we need to have? Prema for him. What kind of prema? Prema that can make us forget ourselves. Adhikapro, our faults are merely our swabhava, it is merely our prarabdha. Bhagavan is not going to be bothered. He is not asking us to be perfect. Bhagavan is never asking us or expecting us to be perfect. What does he want instead, Abdina? He wants us to love him. He wants us to love him with all our heart, with all our soul, with no thought for anything else other than him. Kurayum gunamum ni allal yenne nivatrai ennuyire. Abadinu kurayo gunamo, Bhagavan is not bothered by all of those things. Prema is the only thing that matters to him. If you have that love for him, he will forgive you for all your mistakes. This we have seen in Swami. Many times we have seen this demonstrated by Swami. These are the words that Rama gives. We don't have to feel guilty about our faults. We don't even have to make those faults go away and become perfect. Let him do it. Payanandragilum pangalaragilum sayalandraga tirtipanikolvan. He will take care of it. If necessary, he will chisel us, he will mold us, he will take away all that which is unnecessary in us. If necessary, he will make our faults into virtues. The faults that we have, he will convert them into virtues. What can he not do? So we don't have to be worried about all of those things. Only one thing we have to be concerned about: loving him. The prema irundha. The faults that we have and the love that we have for him are two separate rivers. They are two separate channels. You may have doshas in you, but you also have prema in you. You don't have to worry about this river. If all your attention is only on this river, this will automatically dry up. The river of our faults, the river of our doshas, the river of all our vices, etc., will dry up on its own. All we need is prema. Bhagavan is not going to keep us away because of those doshas. He says, dosho yadyapi natyajeyam. Adanala Sugriva, bring him. Let it be anybody. Yadiva Ravana Swayam. Even if Ravana is supposed he has come. You are going there. By the time you go there, suppose you find Ravana standing next to Vibhishana saying, I also have come to surrender. Don't run back to me asking, Ravana has come, what should we do? If Ravana himself has come also, doesn't matter, bring him here. Those who have surrendered to me, I accept them. Sugriva goes and tells this great Raghavena Abhaye Datte Sannato Ravananujaha Vibhishano Mahapragno Bhumim Samavalokayan. Vibhishana is standing in mid-air. He has not yet descended. Sugriva goes and sends the message, Rama wants to meet you. He is giving you his protection. Abhaye datte அப்படின்னு சொன்னா Rama has given abhayam to you அப்படின்னா ஆனந்தம் வந்துருத்தான். அப்படியே Vibhishana was filled with so much joy. Khatapapata avanim hrishto bhakter anucharai saha, along with all of his men, people, he jumped down to the earth. Water அப்படியே runs to Rama's feet. Satu Ramasya dharmatma nipapata Vibhishanaha. He went straight and fell at Rama's feet. Padayo Sharananveshi Chaturbihi Saharakshasaihi. Along with the 4 people, he has come in search of these feet. Now that he's got these feet, he has come and settled down. I am Ravana's younger brother. Tenacha Asmi Avamanitaha. He has insulted me, he has banished me, he has sent me away. I have come here. Bhavantam Sarvabhutanam Sharanyam Sharanam Gata. And I have come into your Sharanagati. Sharanangatahangaradalena Sharanagatingra Varthavan. Srimad Ramayana is called Sharanagati Shastram, the textbook of Sharanagati, because of Vibhishana Sharanagati that holds such an important place in it. What happens here? Bhavantam Sarvabhutanam Sharanyam Sharanam Gataha. I have come to seek refuge at your lotus feet, which are the refuge for all the worlds.
Karunanikedana Bhakta Sakha Prabhu. Karunanikedana Bhakta Sakha Prabhu. Sharanamilo Bhagavan. Sharanamilo Bhagavan. Dukha Bhanjana Shri Ram. Dukha Bhanjana Shri Ram. Tribhuvana Sanchari Jyoti Swarupa. Tribhuvana Sanchari Jyoti Swarupa. Nitya Niranjana Ram. Nitya Niranjana Ram. Adi Ananta hai Prema Swarupa. Adi Ananta hai Prema Swarupa. Dukha Bhanjana Shri Ram. Dukha Bhanjana Shri Ram. Parityakta Maya Lanka Mitrani Chadanani Cha Bhavadgatam Hime Rajyam Jividam Cha Sukhani Cha. Rama, I have given up my Lanka, I have given up my family, I have given up my wealth, my friends, everybody.
Bhavadgatam hi me rajyam jeevitam cha sukhani cha. My kingdom, my life, my happiness, everything is at your feet. You decide what you want to do with it. Kill me if you will. Keep me if you will. Whatever it is that you want to do with me, I am yours. I am at your disposal. I belong to you. Abadini, he comes and falls at Rama's feet. This is why Vibhishana Sharanagati is given so much importance, because he doesn't come seeking anything for himself. On the other hand, having given up everything, forsaking all, he comes and falls at Rama's feet, and all that he says to Rama is, do with me as you please. Yannam yaduvo adishayvai. Do with me as you please. The proof of Vibhishana Sharanagati is seen in the very next verse. Tasya tadvachanam shrutva Ramo vachanam abravit vachasa santayitvainam lochanabhyam pibanniva. Rama looks at Vibhishana. How does Rama look at Vibhishana? Abdiyanna, eyes wide open, Rama is looking at Vibhishana as though he wants to drink Vibhishana with his eyes. Pibanniva, lochanabhyam pibanniva. Abadiyana is looking at him as though he wants to drink him up with his eyes. And the Vibhishana, I want to make him not mine. I want to make him me. I want to make him me. I want to let him merge into me. Bhagavan is looking at Vibhishana with so much preeti, so much love in his eyes. If this love, if this preeti we want to give to Bhagavan, Vibhishana tells us how to. Sita has told us how to. Hanuman has told us how to. Now another how to from Vibhishana. The வள்ளம் எப்படி இருக்கா பாருங்க. பரதஸ்ய கதாம் குரு. Rama says to Lakshmana, talk to me about Bharata. When will the day come when I will see my Bharata again? அப்படின்னு Rama சொல்றார். He is pining and yearning for Sita. When he sees Hanuman, he says, what can I give you but myself? And he hugs Hanuman. When he looks at Vibhishana, he says, Ayo, I want to drink you with my eyes. I want to keep on looking at you. I don't want to take my eyes away from you. Abadina Rama is doing to Vibhishana. When Sugriva came to Rama, the whole night Rama did not sleep, kept talking to Sugriva, looking at Sugriva. Appadi premaki, Bhagavan is prema pipashi. Bhagavan is thirsty and hungry for love. Bhagavan is looking here and there. Once in a discourse, Swami says, I have come to you all like a bhikshu. Swami had gone on a tour to Tamil Nadu, gone to Trichy. And in Trichy, in the discourse, in the public discourse, Swami told everybody, he said, I have come to you as a beggar. I have come to you as a bhikshu. What is the bhiksha I am seeking from you all? Your love is the bhiksha I am seeking from you all. And Swami said, what do you seek alms? To fill your stomach. Udara nimittam dane ellam bahukruta vesham anna. Appo Bhagavanukkum food venume. Enna food na love is the food that we can give Bhagavan. Appo you must think for yourself, are you feeding him or are you starving him? Think and feel ashamed. You call yourself devotees of the Lord, but you are starving him every day, on a daily basis. For Janmas together you have been starving him. An idiot that he is, he doesn't know how to abandon you. He keeps coming along in the hope that you will one day feed him. What can we speak about God's intelligence? He is a Yarkolo Chaturar Abdini Shannar Manikavachikar. He says, who is intelligent? You are the absolute idiot in all the three words. We know this. Because you are running behind me. I am useless fellow, but you are running behind me. What an idiot you are. You do not know how to gain profit. Labam ni, igapara labam ni. Labamil yanai utru, labamen utranai Arunachala. Ramana Bhagavan is saying, hey Arunachala, you are the prophet of all the worlds. What profit are you gaining from me? Why are you pursuing me like this? Kundadu yendanai tandadu undanai என்ன கணக்கோ இது ஏதும் புரியாது முழுதாய் உணர்ந்தவர் யாரோ சுவாமி உன்னை முழுதாய் உணர்ந்தவர் யாரோ சாய் உன்னை முழுதாய் உணர்ந்தவர் யாரோ சாய். Whoever understood you correctly, Swami, because you are doing an exchange offer. What is the exchange offer? Abdina, you take me and give yourself in exchange. What kind of a logic is this? That is His glory, His magnanimity. But now think of your own behavior and weep. Because what is the kind of love that you are giving to Him? This is something we have to think about. The Ramayana, we are doing Ramayana so that we can learn from these people. Vibhishana shows us what it means to surrender to Him. Bhavadgatam hi me rajyam jivitani sukhani cha. Everything is at your feet. Parityakta, urubakam parityakta. I have given up everything. I have surrendered to you. This is called surrender. We will leave Rama looking happily at Vibhishana, Vibhishana looking happily at Rama. For a couple of days there was sorrow, but all sorrows have now come to an end. Rama has found Hanuman. After Rama found Hanuman, there is no more sorrow for Rama. On top of it, Rama has now found Vibhishana also. Adanala Rama kore celebration. Tomorrow, Sri Ramanavami. I know we went a little bit. Oh my God, we've gone for almost 2 hours and 15 minutes today. But because we have only one more session, so we've gone on a little bit today. Tomorrow is Ramanavami, and it will also be the culmination of this series of celebrations that we have been doing, remembering Bhagavan. Tomorrow we will have the Rama Pattabhishekam. Janaki Kantasmaranam Anjaneya Swami ki jai. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani vishyantu ma kashitu kabhag bhavet. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Sai Ishwararpanamastu.